G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the YouTube channel. How are we all doing today on this lovely cold evening? It has been an annoying day for me over here, because are you guys ready for some non-bike related bike content? Man, I had to wake up at 6 something to let me missus out of the house, because she was sleeping over at mine, and naturally I don't wake up at 6, so I was dying, but I had to wake up early anyway, because I had to go off to one of the shops to try and fund one of my beautiful addictions to Pop Mart collectibles. And that's right, I don't care how strange and cringy it is, I like my little collectible things. But the other day they released these things, right? They're the old Pop Mart Labubu things, right? Stupid little collectibles, and my girlfriend made me get into them, all right? And now I'm bloody hooked on them, so I can't stop. There's been a lot of traffic as well recently. It's killing me. But they released them online, and I was there about 5 seconds after they went live, and it was already sold out, because I was like, for God's sakes. So naturally, they were releasing them today, so I got to the shopping centre, and the store just opened. I was going to go even earlier, but I was railed from having to wake up at 6, which killed me, honestly. But I get in line, which I think is kind of stupid anyway, having to wait in line for some, friggin' toys. But it is what, the struggles of collecting high popularity, in demand things, even though most people just fucking resell them anyway. But I don't care. I'm there. I'm waiting in line, and the security guard comes up to me and goes, "Mate, you need to move." I'm like, "Huh?" He goes, "You're pushed in line." I'm like, "What do you mean I'm pushed in line? I'm at the end of the line. There's no line in sight." And he goes, "Look around the corner." I'm like, "Oh." I look around the bend, and I'm like, "It's been nice knowing you." And I'm pissed off immediately, because by the time I had made it into the store by waiting in that line, I would have not even had a chance to even see the new things. So they would have been sold out long before I even made it to the front door. So I'm a little bit annoyed today. I wanted my bloody collections things, and then I fell asleep until 3:30 or something, because, man, Princess needed this beauty sleep. God damn it. I don't know about you guys, this one's a bit more easily relatable for everyone, but I feel like ever since COVID happened, scalping has become a more and more annoying practice amongst people. And look, scalping was already annoying, and it always has been annoying. But now, it's like tenfold of what it used to be, because people out here friggin' buying things. So say, they sell for like $192 for a complete set of these things, and people are selling them for $550 on day one. Like, brother, you know what's wrong with this place right now? It's killing me, because your boy just wants to collect his things, but no, they won't let him. And then I'm mildly pissed about it. Because I remember back when the PS5s launched, and honestly, maybe it's not as bad now, but oh god, scalping for the PS5s was going like, what do they sell for, like $750 when they launched here, and people were selling them for like 800 and not 800. That's a phenomenal deal. That's how much they went up to. They were selling them for like $2,000. What a champion! Let me through. So, goddamn, scalping has become one of those things that everyone seems to be doing, and their mother seems to be doing, but it's not benefiting any of us. It's just pissing us off more, because god damn it, I'm getting real sick and tired of having to be like, I want this thing. I'm either gonna have to wake up 3 hours early and wait there like a sad guy, or just wait 2 or 3 years so they can finally get back in stock. Because life was so simpler before 2020. So much simpler, and it's killing me. And I hate it, and I can't do anything about it. That's what annoys me here. The scalping market now, look, I know it's more like, oh, it's the opportunity. You go there, spend your own money, you can sell it for whatever you want. Fair enough. It's on the stupidity of the people who keep buying them that makes it worse. Like, I'm fine with scalping to a T, but I feel like there should be some laws in place to stop it from being so egregious. Like 20% profit should be the limit for scalping. And you're like, Nathan, that's just the choice and freedom and things. I don't give a shit, man. I'm pissed off about it. I'm sick and tired of this happening with multiple things. It's not just my little collection things. It's happening a lot, all over the board, in all kinds of mediums. And the fact that there is just a group of people that will buy something to then fuck over everyone else who wants something is infuriating. And yes, if it sounds like I'm having a win, just because I am, and I don't care if you don't like it. If you don't like me bitching about things, you can feel free to piss off this video and go watch another one. I'm sick and tired of it, dude. It happens so often and so frequently, and I can't do anything about it. It's killing me, and my bank account, because I need to buy things sometimes. But oh well, it is the joys of getting into things, I guess. But what do you do about it? You can't do anything about it. So I'm crying, man, I'm crying. In other news, in results to the old XY restoration, I did get myself a fuel cap finally for that bloody car. The fuel cap is nice. But I cannot for the life of me find a goddamn boot hinge. So if anyone is in Victoria and knows someone who has an XY Falcon boot hinge, I would love for you to tell me, because I cannot find one. There's only people trying to scam me on groups. There's people who want to sell the updated ones with the gas strut, which, look, there's nothing wrong with the gas strut one, but Dad doesn't want the gas strut. He wants the old torsion bar setup, the old-fashioned original way of doing things. And look, I get it, but it's making it a right pain in the ass. We only need one. That's what's killing me. I have scoured the earth for this godforsaken XY boot hinge, and I only found one in Victoria, but it was sold years ago and he never took the ad down. So I am crying. I am very upsetty, spaghetti. I cannot find this goddamn boot hinge. I don't know where else to look. I've got one wrecking yard that might have some, apparently, that we're going to go to in a week and a bit time. But if anyone knows anything earlier than that, I will be so very happy, because I don't want to have to go looking through rubbish, essentially, to go look for, because apparently the bloke who's running this joint, it's basically a hoarder's nest of car parts, so that means I'm going to have to be digging through the tropes and whatnot just to find something. So I'm not exactly keen about it. Oh, I can get in front of this red car, but not in front of the truck, because I ain't taking that risk. But oh boy, I am struggling to find, like, I can find every car part for this godforsaken car, and I have been pretty successful so far, but I cannot for the life of me find this goddamn boot hinge. It's a boot hinge. Why does no one make a reproduction boot hinge? It's killing me. You think Rare Spares might, but no. That would be smart. Why in God's name would they make a boot hinge? Oh, I'm not taking that risk, man. That's how you end up under a truck. Oh, because a part of me wanted to go through that gap, because I know I can make it, but no. I wish to make it to my destination. Man, it's just so gargantuan when you look at them in person, trucks. The days are getting so short. It's 5 p.m. and the sun's setting, and it's only getting shorter. Thank God they're going to start getting longer in a few months, and winter's coming. I'm not looking forward to the winter, because you get those little icy gloves and everything. It is getting cold. Melbourne, the place of Arctic winds. Australia, hot place, freezing in Melbourne. I love it. Everyone always goes, Australia's so boiling, and you get here and you're like, why am I wearing a parka in autumn? I was told this place was on fire. But then you get here and then you just freeze your ass off. So, help me, sir. Help me. I'm glad I got out now, because at least there's time for me to actually ride in some daylight. But I don't know what I'm going to do about my collections now, because now... But they only restocked them, and then the annoying thing is, these people, they have a WhatsApp group for this. Right? That cool little thing. They have a WhatsApp group, and they always announce when they've restocked it, which is fine, but it's also incredibly annoying, because then once they restock it, they're like... The scalpers go, wee, time to go make some money. Thank God scalping doesn't happen with motorbikes. People don't have that much money. Jeez. It's one of those days, man. It's one of those days. I'm just pissed about something I cannot resolve, and that's more annoying than anything. Thank you, red car. I'm glad you saw me there. You know how infuriating it is to be like, it's so easy to solve a solution, but you can't do anything. You know what you need, and you know what you want, not what you need, I suppose, in this case. But guess what? The greed of humanity is far more powerful than my ability to wake up early and wait for multiple hours. I don't know about you, but I do not have the mental capacity to consider waking up and waiting in line for hours at a time. Because there's limitations that... I don't care how much I like something. Waking up 4 hours early, or even the day before, and camping out for something? Come on now, how fucking desperate am I? I don't care how much I like it, dude. But I am not waking up and camping out for a fucking toy. I don't care if I've collected them. I don't care if I want one. There is nothing, no thing can make me camp for days at a time to want to get something. And you might just say, oh, that's your own fault for not wanting to do something. But come on now. You say it out loud. Really think about what you're saying to me. Would you be willing to camp out for a day, or come 4 hours early so you'd have to wait in a line just to get a box of toys? I didn't think so. But oh well, such is my day, and I'm still mad about it, and I'm probably going to continue to be mad about it for the foreseeable future until I resolve my situation. So, whatever can I do? But in other news, guys, I'm glad you are all enjoying the XY Falcon restoration video. As I predicted with my father, I said it was going to be a bit of a slow burn to fame that video, and just like I thought it was, because when I released it, it wasn't a very poppin' video, which I expected, because come on now, it's an XY Falcon, and a lot of my audience isn't from Australia, but it's climbing. The video is growing in popularity over time, which I'm happy about, because of course I'm happy about that. That's a wicked thing to do. What a good time of day to get out and ride, though. I'm loving large. Loving large, living large, loving life. Although, I did pick out a really bad time of day to get out and record, because it is 5 PM, which means the traffic is going to start pouring in. But thank God I'm on a motorcycle. So if you guys are still umming and ahhing about getting your own bike, this video, besides my topic itself, is a perfect example of why motorcycles are superior modes of transport. Because traffic doesn't exist. It just doesn't. I can get it anywhere. I can move. And life is good that way. Oh, I tell you what I'm so excited about. On my Friday shift at work, I have a morning shift lined up and an afternoon shift, but there's no one booked in the afternoon shift. But what happened was, they allowed someone to book the very last block of my day. So I've got a nice busy morning and nothing until like 5:30 PM. So my morning shift ends at like 12. So I've just got to wait around at home and then come back to work for 30 minutes of work. Fortunately, it doesn't happen too often anymore. But when it does happen, it is still incredibly frustrating, because it's just, there goes my day. I was contemplating blocking off my afternoon, but I always like to save my afternoons until a little bit later on, when there's more just reason to block it off, because, well, that's just how I like to do things. I'm going to go in front of you. I don't care if this car's trying to keep that grip. That little grip, that is not the... Man, I am fried. I may have slept all day after waking up early, but my brain is still not happy about having to wake up so early twice. Like, the whole drive to that shopping centre, I was like, my brother, please, I am suffering. Oh, that's a bit of a tight squeeze, but I'm glad the mirrors aren't lined up, because I can fit through that. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this. Traffic galore, 5 PM rush hour. And I'm still on the move. This is why the motorcycle will always be the best choice. The best choice. Whew. But then this happens, and this is the most annoying sort of scenario that can happen, because they block your damn way. I've also noticed I've barely used my ND filters in the past few videos. That's because I can't tell anymore. Like, if I wake up early and I do a nice ride when it's sunny, it's an easy thing. But when it's like this, there's no one size fits all, because some points it's really shadowy like it is here, and other points it's really sunny still because of the sunset. So it's becoming increasingly annoying to try and figure out what ND filter to use, but I can't quite consider doing it yet. So obviously if I'm doing videos when I'm riding on the way to work and stuff like that, that's different, because you know, I can do it. I know what the weather's going to be like. During the day it's usually, well, more so during the morning, Melbourne's more consistent, but as it comes after lunchtime, that's when the weather starts to get more Melbourne-y and start doing all kinds of funky things, because it likes to not forecast anything and then start pissing down with rain, and it does that quite frequently. But I can't change the weather, Jackie. Damn it, Jackie, I can't control the weather. Such a shame what happened to all those people in that from that cast. Now here's a pro tip if you guys like lane filtering, is always make sure if you can get the chance to get into the middle lane before you get to the actual lights, so then you can see which lane is open, which really makes the filtering so much easier, because then you know I'm going in left or I'm going in the right. Obviously if you ride motorbikes you sort of already know the deal with lane filtering, but if you don't and you're new to it, that's a better way to do it. Pro tip, go in the middle lane, easy to find the openings, because if you're in the far right or far left lane and then there's a gap that you overdo how far you go through the middle and you can't cut across, well, guess what? Now you're stuck there and you can't do nothing. So, tragedy. Ooh, a Gixxer. One of the boys who follows me he used to be a Rebel guy. He hasn't got his full license yet, and he went out and bought a Gixxer 600 and sold his Rebel. Naughty. But maybe I will be able to take that Gixxer for a ride for a video, perchance. I have to ask him. Get another test ride out, because I haven't done a test ride in a little while now. It's been a few weeks. No one's asking me to ride their bikes, but I can't force it. it's only when the option's there. I am keen for when the R7s, R9s get here, because I am going to be able to get a chance to go on one of those. And I am incredibly keen to see how those bikes feel on the road, to be honest, because the MT-09 is a nice feeling motorcycle. So I'm interested. The one joy of learner bikes and lambs bikes and low power motorcycles is you get to ring them out a little bit before you have to shift, and you're still not speeding, whereas all your high power bikes, you're always hitting that beautiful, beautiful illegal thing before you have to shift typically. Which is going to be one thing I miss when I upgrade my bike, but I know I'm going to enjoy having the power way more. So it's a bit of a double-edged sword in that regard. In terms of your legal enjoyment factor does suffer a little bit, because that's just the nature of, well, my bike is now incredibly fast. So, you know, you just can't really do too much in that regard. Ooh, it's getting a little spicy here. Don't worry, I can still fit through all these gaps. And this is the one thing I'm going to struggle with when I get a bigger bike, is I know this bike inside and out, and I know every dimension basically on this thing. And when I get a much wider, thicker bike, because the engine's naturally just bigger, I'm probably going to struggle for a little while on my lane filtering, because I just don't know the bike yet. And that's just normal when you have a new thing. But I'm a little bit nervous about that. But it should be okay. I don't imagine it will be insufferable, but it is something I am concerned about, because I have ridden bigger bikes and they are significantly wider than the Honda Rebel. Like I said, I was looking at the idea of a Triumph Thruxton. I do really like the Thruxtons. They're small, they're narrow bikes, and they'll fit basically anywhere, but I just can't justify the price that people are asking for them. And I know they're not making them anymore as well, but they were too expensive to buy brand new as well. Same with the Speed Twin RS. I'm not paying $27,000, man, for 100 horsepower. I don't care what the bike looks like or who makes it. That is an egregious price for what the bike actually is. Now, I know that the Thruxton RS is a lovely bike. It's a great bike, and in fact, it'd be a phenomenal bike to ride legally. And no one is going to argue that point with me, because it is. It's a phenomenal street bike, but I'm not paying $27,000 for it, man. That's just outrageous pricing. Oh no. You know how it's getting cold? Because my visors are starting to fog up even with the pin lock. The other day when I did that night ride video, you couldn't tell, obviously, because the camera wasn't going to fog, but when I took off from the petrol station, I actually couldn't see shit. I was like, oh my lord. I was just sort of going blind. I could not see more than a few meters in front of me during that intro of that video, until I hit the actual main road and started going fast. Hello, sir. Do you want to move over a little bit? I know you're still in your lane, but you're getting awfully close to mine. Man, lane filtering is not for the weak-hearted. It's also not for the stupid, alright? Lane filtering is for the calm and collected individual, because it's very easy to get angry and make a terrible decision and hurt yourself, or crash into somebody and hurt yourself, because it's just the nature of tight spaces and moving tons of metal. You don't want to be caught in between any of it, because I can assure you it's going to suck, and it's not going to feel like a good day to go underneath one of the cars, or even get hit by a car or have something run over. But I like it, because sure, you're still not going to get to your destination quickly, because you're still going slower than the speed limit, but I'll be damned if I have to wait as long as the cars have to wait in between traffic stops, because you just see that. I was stuck at the back, and now I'm at the front again, yet again. And I am still so happy that I can do this. If they made it illegal in Australia, I would cry. Did you just scrape going over that? It sounded like it. But it is what it is. My day, the disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is, well, it's not ruined, but I was fucking tired. I'll tell you that much. But another day. Is it a bad day or is it a bad moment? It's just a bad moment. My day isn't horrible. I've still got plenty of hours left in today, and I will happily not seethe for the rest of the day. Because why would I sit and mope when the rest of my day is okay? You know what I mean? But ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have time for today. I hope you enjoyed today's bitching session. Tomorrow I will do something a little bit unexpected topic-wise. Because if you've watched a lot of my content for a while, you will know my opinions on the said topic. And you might be like, oh, I didn't see that one coming. And also, if you're my friend in real life, you'd sort of be like, well, every time you say you dislike something, you always end up changing your mind months later once you start really looking into it. Because I said the same thing about the Street Fighter. I hated the Street Fighter, and now I fucking love the Street Fighter. So, who knows, man? Clearly not me. I'm horrible when it comes to opinions, apparently, about vehicles and other things. Ooh, golden hour, ladies and gents. But take it easy, keep it cheesy, ride safe, drive safe, enjoy your dimes, enjoy your time, do your best, get some sleep, eat good food, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Peace, bye.